Hello traders, welcome to Nature of Forex. My name is Matt and today I'm going to be making a weekly recap video. I've been doing daily recap videos, but I think I'm going to switch it to weekly recaps as I think it'll just be better for a viewing experience and just for an editing and creation experience as well. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's go to our MT4, open up our MT4 here. And as you can see, let's just get the MT4 Vantage live. You can see it's there, GJ. And now let's go custom period. We're gonna go from the 20th to the 25th. That was this past week. As you can see, nothing changes. Let's go to custom period to just today. Just so you can see, I'll switch it back. So there's 0, and we'll go custom to the 20th to the 25th. And boom. There we go. You see $4.99 profit on the week. So basically $500, which is a pretty decent percentage. I think like not 1 or 2. That'd be like 5 or 6% on the week or something like that, which is great. So yeah, we're just gonna go over all of our trades. I don't think all of them. Some of them are a little bit not the greatest, but we'll go over most of these ideas. So let's first look at this Euro GBP entry at 91731 on the 21st. Okay, so here's our entry over here. It would be 91731. So it looks like I was going based off a retest here. That's exactly what I did. So yeah, it's actually a very simple trade here. I can already see what I was thinking. So we definitely need to change that to black, and we'll make that a little bit thicker so it's easier to see. So that's our entry point there. As you can see, I was marking up higher lows and higher highs here. As you can see, price was trending. It was coming into this zone here. I remember seeing it on the 4-hour. It was kind of a zone it broke. But I was hoping to get into this area here, which I actually did get to. As you can see later on, I didn't hold the trade long enough. It would have stopped me out break even anyways if I would have held till the next day. So that's fine. So yeah, going to 1 hour, pretty simple trade. I guess I closed early based on where I think I entered after this candle. I was hoping for the wick to fill, and then it was starting to fill the wick, and I entered, and I don't believe I caught many pips on this trade. Yeah, I only caught 5 pips. I believe stop was about just under the low here, so about 11. I think I gave maybe 14, 15 pips, and then only closing 5 because I think after this 1 hour candle closed bearish, and realizing we're not in session, it's only 11 p.m. Eastern time, so it's like after kind of Asian push has already happened. I thought maybe Asian would break through during London, but never really did. So yeah, this is this actually happened at 11 a.m. my bad. So that's actually already London closed, and I figured, New York might actually do a reversal back down, and I couldn't really be bothered getting stopped out, so I closed 5 pips once I was up. I didn't go too much further. I guess we would have caught this spike, but it would have taken me out break even anyway the next hour. So yeah, that's the okay. And then also that day we had a GJ sell from 13372. Yep, so I definitely remember this trade. Entry point will be just about here. Actually, just a little bit higher. Now, as you can see, there was this rejection candle, and again, this was in that same session, so it's already later. And I thought that this 1 hour would try to push and at least fill the wick, and I would get about 20 pips. So these are some scalps I was going for. Stop was pretty big, I guess. I don't fully recall where the stop was on this day, but yeah, it just wasn't the greatest entry, and I realized that after I entered this trade, and it wasn't really according to my criteria. There's too many wicks here. As you can see, quite a bit of support that yeah, after a big push down, it would need a breather. So yeah, it wasn't ready to go, and I closed 5 pips, so not a big deal, and only $43 loss. Looks like we entered another Euro GBP once it got lower here, and again, it was actually that same close, so it's actually that same position. We had an EJ buy and a GJ buy. both of them. GJ went actually 14 pips close, which is nice, and then EJ looks like a break even. So this is 133.80. As you can see, that would be 133.80. 8. Okay, somewhere about there. Now let me see what the timing is. So this would be the 21st at 6. So we're gonna go 21st. Oh, it was that it was actually a reversal there. So I guess I might have entered earlier. I need to correlate it actually, I guess, with here. So it looks like I entered this GJ sell from earlier actually on this candle. So I guess stop would have been here. I'm not sure. Then I must have closed it after this candle started breaking up here. So yeah, let's go look at this GJ sell, or buy rather. So I guess it's from here, and we were just targeting the high. I realize I guess it's in a consolidation, so there isn't much to do there. We're gonna skip this GJ buy here. I think it's that same move, or this is that same position. I think this one came later on. This one also became break even. Gold selling from 1905, closed at 1906. Should have held that if you knew where gold went this week. We had some nice AJ sells as well, 75, 33, and 75, 50. These ones could have ran, I'll tell you that. So let's go look at AJ real quick. AJ's been trending beautifully down. So there's no markups even on this chart. I must have taken them off after. Oh yeah, it's just doing clear lower lows, lower highs. I guess they just didn't hold it long enough. But I mean, I did close about 20 pips, 30 pips. So we got, I think my first entry was up here at 5.5. I was targeting the low, and then I believe I had a larger target about 74,800 based off the higher time frame. And I just put the stop just above the already created the wicks with like 21, 22 pips. So you can see here, close from 5.0 to 2.2 and 3.3 to 2.3. So that was a nice position there that made some profits. Some GJ. So let's look at this one here. This is a nice sell from 9.2 to 6.3. So let's go take a look at that. That would be at 12.11. So we've been on this candle. So as you can see here, that would have been at 5 a.m. I guess I saw a sell here and came all the way down to about 6.1. So it looks like I closed a very nice position there. So I thought it would come and fill this wick. This is kind of a fake out up. That is the London, kind of moves. It created this support or resistance rather under, kind of didn't really break above this in my opinion. I definitely didn't break above this. So I believe I took the sell as it was starting to come down and broke the low. I entered and then I closed by 5.30. So that was a nice little scalp move there. I think that was my biggest win on the week. And as you can see, I've actually lowered risk than usual. I'm using lower lot sizes, and this just goes to show, using maximum, I think the biggest position is a 0.5 all week. If we sort them by position. Yeah, as you can see, nothing's bigger than a 0.5, and that's just on GJ, GU, AJ, EJ. Those are like my main four kind of pairs I like to watch. And then once it comes to gold is tricky, it's crazy, it's wild. So as you can see, nothing was bigger than a 2.5, but even a 2.5 I don't really like. I'm going to continue using 2 zeros, 2 minis. So yeah, just in general, what I'm trying to preach and show this week, that you can use lower lots and still make $500 profit in the week. With just small losses. As you can see, none of the losses are too big. Even this 87, I guess I could have closed earlier. I believe this was actually a spike up. And then this one as well. This is a gold, so that's fine, because gold you need to give a bigger stop. And that was about 20-something pips. There are 30, almost 30 pips there. So, none of the losses are too big. I still can definitely cut some of these out were a bit too much of an impulse. But looking at the profit here as well, you can see just closing consistently between 50 to 100 bucks, and it all adds up real quick. And there's quite a few like break evens or just ones that didn't really go anywhere. And after I don't like a position, let's say I was in And that's why I did exit this position. If we look over here, we'll show the sell from like 9.8, 9.9 or whatever. I think I had stopped just above. I don't know if I had it at that full height. I think I had it on the 15. If we go to the 15, yeah. So I do trade in smaller time frames as well, which I'm trying to gradually use higher time frames more and focus on those more. But I believe, where did I close exactly this nice trade? I closed at 6.3. So close would have been, let's take a look here. Close would have been at 6.3. So yeah, I think it closed, at that 5.45 mark. So I figured that there would be a 4-hour wick up, like a bigger one. I thought we could come and target this kind of low area, but just based off of these charts right now, you can see that it kind of created the support here. And I think I use fives a lot for exits, because if I see a reversal happening, because I do use fives for entries as well. If I see a reversal happening, I really don't like it. Yeah, so this is actually very clear. Came down, came up. I think I entered right on this candle. It went into profits like right away. Then once I guess I saw this candle, or it came down here, I'm not sure what I saw. Maybe it was because of this resistance, like in tapping to this kind of zone. I realized I should get out. So you can see it didn't go much further before taking me out at break even, because by then it would have been break even. So I think this was like a 35. That was the biggest trade in the week as far as pip count. But it's important to know, especially I'm an intraday. Like, I don't like to hold trades for too long. I will hold it for longer time if I see that it's trending nicely. But as you can see, GJ all week was kind of in consolidation, similar to how it did this previous week, and then it broke. And actually on Friday, I did try taking sells from here. It didn't work out. They actually came down after. I was only targeting the low kind of area, the daily low from yesterday, which would have been here. So it would have been a nice like 70 pip move, but it looks like it wanted to spike up first before coming down. But it's that same kind of concept rather, where the week is consolidating and it already broke. So it just wasn't really good to hold. Like earlier in the week, I don't think it's good to hold. I'd rather get priced at a higher point. But again, I do take profits, within that 20 to 30 pip range. 15 to 30 is what I usually get. And then I do try to hold a runner for more. But sometimes when price is not trending, as you can see in the 4 hour, it's very sloppy, especially in these first couple of days. It's nothing too clear. And then daily is like trying to create some support and push with momentum up. We need a retrace in price as well after such a big drastic fall so quickly. So that's just something to keep in mind. These are all these things that I'm thinking about while I'm taking these trades. A lot of them are just aiming for, 20, 30 pips just to tap the high. Like let's say if you were, I know this is the end of the week, but you're trading a break. So you break this zone and you would take, trade to the high about 35 pips with a stop under these, 1 hour candles. So that's just kind of what we've done this week on my personal account. $500, pretty good with that. It just goes to show that you don't have to be using big lots all the time. So, and you can see some positions are tiny. Actually, these are just runners now that I'm looking at them based off where they went. And yeah, so it's kind of just a little insight into what we're doing on a weekly basis. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. I'm going to be posting sometimes live analysis. So I'll be posting, like, let's say a trade call out, and I'll post a video as I'm calling it out, post on the Instagram as well. We'll call out a trade. If you want to take it with us, you can feel free to use low risk. Definitely we recommend under 1% risk, and you can try to see if it's a winner. So we don't guarantee anything, of course, but it could be fun, and let us know if you like that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys for next week. I may make a daily recap if it's a really good trading day, or if I really like what happened, or even if it's a bad trading day, give some insight into what went wrong and how we can improve. So it's definitely always important to review your trades, see where you did right, see what you did wrong, entries, exits, and always continue to define your strategy and work on your edge. So that's it. That's all. Have a great weekend and have a great next trading week. do keep in mind that the monthly candle is ending in 4 days. So on Wednesday, the monthly candle will be ending, and we're going into October 1st as of Thursday. So that's something to keep in mind. So the weekly and monthly could be a little bit sketchy and weird. And I believe on the 2nd, we'll have NFP as well. Let's just go to Forex Factory real quick. And yes, we do. So this could be an interesting week. And the month could use a pullback. It's kind of got to the support. So I am probably going to be bullish. It may try to fill the wick early, and after it attempts to fill the wick, we could continue seeing a push up to test these kind of higher zones that it broke earlier, or even this area on like a weekly time frame. So yeah, something to keep in mind, and we'll catch you for the next one.